Yeah, a criminal profiler comes in to assist a case when the offender's identity is unknown. And so we examine the crime scene behaviour, looking for clues about who the offender might be. Now, to do that, we look at what happened, why it happened that way. And once you understand what and why, that tells us about the person that would have done this, and not the name of the person, but the type of person.
Kris, this is the house, 1950s, Housing Commission, pretty ordinary house, not there anymore, been raised. What does that house tell you when you look at the whole overall plan?
Well, it's a pretty small house. It's in a suburban street. It's one like many. So we've got a floor plan here, and it shows the front door entrance, which is here on this photo and on this plan. If you go down the right-hand side of the house, and here's Stephen's car here, go around to the back, we come down here to the back door. This was most likely the back door where the offender gained entry. And then as you come in, the first bedroom on the right is Stephen's bedroom. Now, Stephen's bed was here on the floor. Behind this door were a couple of items that affected how the offender would have gained entry into the bedroom and then removed Stephen from the bedroom. Now, there's 2 car seats. So they sat right behind this door. It didn't actually open all the way. It actually opened only about 30 centimetres there. And then as we come into the bedroom, you've got Stephen's bedroom where he slept on the bit of plyboard, and the doona, the pillow, a sheet, and that was just underneath this window here. Now, this is a dresser here. Over here was his money, his wallet, about $400, and some keys.
So he definitely came into the house. We know his car's back, his wallet's there, his keys are there.
Yeah, he definitely came into the house. He's also got some, Stephen's boots were over here, which would normally be just here. Now, when the offender's entered, he's brought the firearm with him and it's armed. He's walked up to Stephen here, who's lying down with his head beneath the window. Now, Stephen was probably lying on his back. He's got a bullet wound entry to the front of his forehead above the right eye. So if we can visualise Stephen lying here, the blood that sprayed back out of the bullet entry wound sprayed or spotted onto this wall. There's about half a dozen or so. And 2 were up on the lowest window pane up here. So another question would be, why didn't anyone hear a gunshot right in the house? Mm-hmm. Now, the southerly had blown up the coast and arrived in Sydney just before midnight. Stephen came home about midnight. So it's windy, it's blowy, it's a southerly. So that's a bit of noise that would have protected the offender a little bit.
Did the offender use the silencer, do you think?
I think it's likely that he used the silencer.
How did he get the body out, Kris?
Well, I think there's 3 ways. 2 of them are through this door. So in the first case, he carries the body out. But remember, the body's already got bedding in there and the board, it's very awkward. And he would have to carry the body out fireman's lift style and come down through here, out through the back door, then down around the house to the street. The second way would be to drag the body. It's already partially wrapped up, and by now he's put the plastic bag over the head to prevent the blood seepage. He'd drag all this bedding out and the body through this narrow gap, and the bedboard's there too. It's really difficult to see how that happened.
What about out the window?
So the window is an option, I think.
So are you suggesting that he's shoved the body and all the bedding out the window, that it's just thudded to the ground and then he's climbed out the window?
Well, we'll have to reconstruct that to find out, I think, because this doorway, the opening here, is crucial. And don't forget, this is in darkness as well. Now, we also know that dogs started barking, so maybe when the body went out that side, that might have been the cause, like the thud, of what started off the dogs barking.
Kris, what would have happened, and this haunts me thinking about it, what would have happened if Andrea had woken up?
Yeah, if Andrea had disturbed the intruder. Look, Stephen was the target. Stephen served a purpose, and the purpose was to affect the people who survived. So I think he's probably wearing a disguise, maybe a balaclava, maybe a stocking over the head, so that just in case he is seen, he does disturb someone, or maybe a neighbour sees him, they won't recognise him.
So, Kris, who are we looking for?
Well, this person is someone in Stephen's victimology, someone known to Stephen, someone who targeted Stephen to get to someone else in the family, someone who's proficient with a firearm, has access to firearms, has experience with firearms, someone who's comfortable moving about at night, stealthily, quietly, covertly.
Okay, fascinating, absolutely fascinating.